Eddie, we're ready for you whenever you're going to join us. Come on.
I'm sorry, what?
We're ready.
What?
We're ready.
Oh.
We're waiting on Raul to be... Oh, what? Raul, you are second officially.
What?
Yes. You are not number one this time. Although Alfred's coming in from YouTube, so he's not... Yep, he is number two.
Yeah.
Raul, you were number two. Alfred on YouTube jumped in first. He beat you. And Carolee almost had it.
Almost.
Like this close. We had another Facebook user that was first. Bill is here. Yes. What is going on, Bill? Who is enjoying this heat, this summertime heat? Are you
it looks like you are. It looks like you're dressed for it.
I'm ready for it, yeah.
What's up with that?
We are moving.
We are
moving.
Right.
So we are moving offices. And I chose to not be as hot today. I chose to be less warm.
Yeah,
since I dressed appropriately.
I did not.
Eddie did not.
That's why it's a little shinier than normal. I'm going to dry it off.
A little bit of sweat. What's going on, Lynn? How are you? Facebook lags. I don't think that was the issue. I think you just got beat today. I think Alfred just won.
Yeah, he wanted it more.
Did anybody get some Freedom meatballs? If you did, I don't know what your dog thought of them and what you thought of them if you tried to eat them as well.
Yeah.
I know Eddie had a couple last week.
I did.
Set some fireworks off for him.
Yeah. What do you mean?
I don't know. You agreed, though. So when someone's agreeable, you just got to start throwing stuff out.
Yeah, right? Go wash my car. Okay.
You did go wash your car. Yes.
Hey, how was the 4th?
Man, the 4th was great.
Yeah?
We saw some fireworks. The kids went swimming. Ate some barbecue.
Yeah.
And just overall had a pretty nice little weekend.
Dogs, Grandpa Joe okay?
Grandpa Joe is good. He
has he had a 4th of July yet?
He had his first one.
Okay.
Grandpa Joe lost his manhood the other
So
day.
he had other things he was concerned about.
He had other things that he was worried about. He did not have a ball. Come on. That's funny. That's funny. I think it was funny.
Almost a dad joke, but yeah.
Almost a dad joke. Yep.
Abby did all right. I loaded her up with some of the, I gave her hip and joint.
Yeah.
I gave her an extra scoop. And normally I come back from the fireworks and she's kind of shaking in her crate, but she was chill. So, and it was a big show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Like right by your house too, right?
Right by the house.
Like you walk to it?
Yeah. Like I'm water hosing my roof to make sure that, they don't start a fire.
Look at that. Bill told Toby Keith to feed our dog food.
What?
Hey, Toby should be so lucky.
There should be a song. He did that. Wasn't it that Ford?
Well, he's an Oklahoma guy, right? So he's pretty close to the plant. So maybe Allie can just drop a bag off for him.
Allie, can you do that for us?
Hey, look at that. We survived Hurricane Elsa.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes. I am glad that you did.
Yikes.
So lots of local flooding. That's good. I mean, that's probably best case scenario, right? Just a little bit of extra rain.
It's kind of a forced bath of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of washes a lot of stuff out. Glad you guys are okay, though.
Yeah.
That's why we live in Texas, so that we don't have to deal with that stuff.
Exactly. Speaking about the hip and joint supplement, how much is the scooper that comes in the bag?
It's $5.
I don't think that was the question.
Oh, okay.
It's a little bit bigger than a tablespoon. So I think there's approximately 40 scoops in the bag.
Right.
We've got a gram measurement for it. I think it might be like 8 grams approximately would be my guess. Oh, look at that. Allie showed up. Hello, Allie. So, yes, did anybody here try the Freedom meatballs last week? And, Eddie, do you have a deal on Freedom meatballs this week?
I'm working on that. I believe we do.
Hey.
Let me check with my...
You check on that.
Yeah.
And we're going to do Thank You Thursday because someone's here. Yo, Chad.
Eddie. Hey, Eddie, here you go, man. You know what this is?
My eviction notice? I don't know. What is it?
No, it's my ticket to the gun show. Come on.
I didn't come prepared, man.
You know,
Eddie, move away, man. There's loaded weapons over there.
I didn't
And I'll
even
be careful
sell.
where you point that thing, dude.
I didn't even sell tickets this time, Chad. It's just free for everybody.
Oh man, I just cashed in an old ticket, I guess, huh? Back
You
from your junior high day.
I'll tell you what, those were not guns. 140-pound Mitch was not packing any heat there. Yeah, could not do any damage back then.
Oh, is that some new swag that Eddie's got for us? Is that like a logo with Muenster in it?
No, it's just me celebrating the 4th.
Oh,
America.
awesome.
And we were moving offices today, so I decided to not, I decided to try and just not be miserable.
Do it the right way.
So I did it the right way.
Let the pythons eat, huh?
Then I realized we had Man versus Dog Food, and this is the only shirt I had. So
man, were you shirtless before or what?
I had this one on. It's just the only shirt I brought.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Chad, 2 things real quick. I know you got a lot going on, so we'll be quick. Lynn wanted to know if we knew what one single kibble weighed.
Oh my. One single kibble? Is it large breed or
Like maybe a gram? Less than a gram?
man? I bet Luis knows.
All right.
I got $1 on that.
Yeah, check with Luis. And then Cindy, I would do more than 1 scoop. So typically on the hip and joint, it's 1 scoop per 25 pounds of body weight. So you could do 1 or 2 scoops in the morning, and then 1 or 2 scoops in the evening. Try and get them 3 total a day. But bigger things are happening right now.
Thank you, Thursday with Chad.
Man, that Coke that you spilt on your computer yesterday, Mitch, stop the pause button, huh? So we've got killed your mic too, huh? So we've got our Thank You Thursday. For everybody that doesn't know about the Thank You Thursday, what Thank You Thursday is, we pick an auto ship customer randomly out of the pile. Oh yes, yes we do, Mitch. Oh no, I'm supposed to stop? What? Don't pay attention to the clowns on the side. So we pick an auto ship customer and we give them some free stuff, something to give away. We call them out. The ladies downstairs love to do a custom thank you note. We got a dog. Everybody signed it.
What?
Crystal. Kinley kind of didn't really sign it that great. I think she was a little upset because she got beat. Got scored on the dog.
I think
so.
It's a competition at Muenster, right?
Right. Everything's a competition. I'm fixing to rip the sleeves off. Eddie.
Do it, man. Do it.
That's a brand new shirt. Don't be doing that.
No, this is a brand new shirt.
I don't think he can rip them off. I don't think he can do it.
I probably can't.
Come on, Chad.
Nope, I'm not as loaded as you are. So we've got Debbie out of Marion, Indiana. Do you know where Marion, Indiana is, Mitch?
It's that way. It's north.
It is north. I don't really know where it is either, but hey, it's in Marion. Yeah, that way. So Debbie gets our Ancient Grains chicken, and she throws on the salmon oil. So just one of those things. We like to pick the custom bags as part of our Thank You Thursday as well.
We do.
So yes, Eddie, we need some Muenster tanks for the heat.
I requested that, and I was told no on tanks.
You were told no on tanks?
I was.
Man, all our shirt ideas are getting just slapped back into next week, aren't they, Mitch?
They just keep getting no, thank you.
No, thank you. But for our Thank You Thursday,
What?
we got some Freedom Meatballs.
Nice.
We got one for Debbie and one for her friends. Our friend. So that's our Thank You Thursday. We're gonna put the Ancient Grain chicken with the salmon oil on there. Get her some Freedom Meatballs, and Debbie's gonna be patriotic for sure.
Nice. Congratulations, Debbie. Terry has a question.
Awesome.
We need an apparel committee.
Oh,
Yes, we need a committee. I don't know that we need a committee for that, but we'll work on it. Look, Eddie has ordered stuff. It's just everything's moving a little slow right now. You don't know how lucky you are to get dog food so quick from us.
Oh man, I tell you what.
We make our dog food.
Yeah, we make our dog food. We have a little
t-shirts.
control over it. So,
We're not in the t-shirt making business for sure.
yep.
All right, guys, I'm going to let you get back after it.
Okay.
Terry Mitch will fix you right up.
All right. See ya.
Adios.
Okay, we got Chad back to work, stacking orders. Let's see what we've got here. Terry's got a question. So my King Charles needs to be on a food that would help her lose weight. She's been on ocean with salmon. Terry, there's a couple different approaches you can take, and I'll kind of just give you 3 different avenues that the pet food industry as a whole will recommend from time to time. One, you could move to a low-calorie dog food, which would be like our perfect balanced pork recipe, and you could add a little bit of like dried salmon to it or bone broth to it from a palatability standpoint, because when you move down on protein and fat, you do lose a little bit of flavor. The other thing that you could do is you could just simply start feeding once a day and lower the total feeding per day by about 25-30%. And what you'll see is it takes about a week for the dog to get used to eating once a day. But then by eating once a day and reducing the calories by around 20-30%, the dog will lean up quite a bit and pretty fast. And then you can start establishing a new baseline and kind of start feeding the dog regularly based on that. We also have people that have started incorporating freeze-dried as part of the meal plan. And so reducing the carbohydrates will have a drastic effect on the dog's weight. You know, anytime you feed a dog carbs, they get turned into sugar, which causes an insulin response, which then prevents existing fat stores from being used as energy, and the body actually starts breaking down protein and muscle. And so if we can force that dog into more of a ketosis type state by withholding carbohydrates for the majority of the day and only introducing them at one meal, we can actually keep the insulin out of the dog's body, keep the dog using fat for energy, and then when we do feed them, they are able to actually use the majority of the calories that we give them as energy. So those would be a couple recommendations I have. First, easiest thing to do is switch to one meal a day and reduce the feeding a little bit. And then second step would be going for a more like a low carb friendly diet and focusing on the freeze-dried. I feed, feed 1/2 a cup or less, but I will try what you have. So that's when I would probably consider starting to feed some freeze-dried. Like our beef bites are a great option for that. And you don't have to feed much of them. They go a really, really long way.
And I would say too, you know, from experience, watch the treats. If you give any sort of treats, try the freeze-dried beef liver instead. I don't know what, you know, if you give any extra stuff during the day, but you know, my dog Abby, she sneaks some things in. So we try to make them healthy treats too.
Absolutely. When did we add pocket water guns to the show? It's because we couldn't find the water cannons. You know, I bet if we showed up at the mill, we could probably find some cannons. But you know, right now we just have to settle. I'm sorry to disappoint you, Kinley. I'll try harder. Maybe next year.
Hey, you were asking about Freedom Meatballs.
I was asking.
Well,
about
I
Freedom.
found out that we can do it.
What can we do?
We can, with a coupon code Freedom at Last.
Third free?
The third one's free.
Whoa.
So add 3 to your cart, put in Freedom at Last, and it'll take one of them.
That's a good deal.
That's a really good deal.
What a deal. So buy 2, get 1 free. So you do have to add 3 to the cart.
Yeah, you have
and
to
then
add
it'll
3.
trigger the discount, and you get one of them gets taken off for free.
Yep, make sure you put the code in there.
Awesome. Let's see, we had a couple.
And that's good through next Wednesday.
Yes. So Freedom at Last. Make sure you check that out.
Freedom.
Casey, her Shar-Pei, is loving our food. She has allergies to about everything, and her itching is so much better. That is great to hear.
That is fantastic.
We need to come up with some sort of celebration for people when they switch their dogs to our food, and it works. Like we need a bell.
Yeah.
Or a
like,
bark.
you know, Chad's got his own little shtick at the front. We need to have a woo.
We do. We need to work on that.
Yeah.
Maybe Sarah can hook us up with something.
That is so good.
How much CBD oil do I give my 72-pound dog? So I believe the way the CBD oil works is if you have a 50-pound dog, you would give it a full tincture of the CBD oil. So a 72-pound dog would be 1.5 tinctures. Raul says Allie needs a raise. You know what?
Hashtag Allie needs a raise. Let's see if that gets trending.
Yeah, hashtag. Don't worry.
I tell you what, if it shows up on Jimmy Fallon.
If it shows up on Jimmy Fallon, Allie gets a raise. We use a slow feed bowl now, and dog changed himself to once a day feeding now from 2 times a day. See, that's awesome. So that's what dogs will do. So if they only eat when you give them the food, they're going to eat all of it most of the time. They're hunter-gatherers by nature, mostly hunters. And what happens is they don't ever know that there's another meal coming. That's the way they're wired. And so they assume that they need to eat everything in front of them to store up energy so that they have plenty to continue with. Well, when you introduce a slow feeder, it can work one of 2 ways. You can have a dog that continuously gorges himself and gains an incredible amount of weight quickly. Or it sounds like Bill has a very intelligent dog, and so that dog knows that there's food there, and it has actually gone to what a dog would typically do, which is eat once a day, because they're not killing something twice a day in the wild. They're typically eating once a day if they're lucky, if they're a good dog or a hunting dog. If they're not an athletic dog, sometimes they don't eat more than once every 2 or 3 days in the wild. They just eat bigger amounts when they eat. So it sounds like your dog has actually self-regulated itself, which most animals in nature will self-regulate their dietary intake. Just you don't see a lot of super obese birds. You see a lot of big cows, but cows are supposed to be big.
I don't even see overweight coyotes in our neighborhood, which they're out there,
Because it's harder to hunt in South Lake, Eddie.
It is. It's harder to hunt when you're heavy too, though.
It is harder to hunt when you're heavy, so they got to stay agile. But yeah, most animals will end up self-regulating their dietary intake, and typically we're the ones that mess it up because we keep putting stuff in front of them. Is it on beef only? On the Freedom meatballs, they are beef only. But if you want something free that's chicken, then check out the coupon code right here. Get your chicken. Any freeze-dried enhancement chicken is free. So you can add freeze-dried chicken to any recipe, and it will be mixed in for free. Connie, we're working on that. We need to start working on it a little harder. It's the way the flax-free food is. It's a little bit more difficult to run through the system because it's a 40-pound bag, and we're not set up to mix 40-pound bags right now. So we've got to do a little bit of work on that because we're really designed for the 30-pounders. Yes, in development. It's a process, Jose. We are working on it.
It's coming with the hats.
Is that Get Your Chicken Code still available? Yes, the Get Your Chicken Code, it is still available. Malinois. I wonder if he knows Maligator Mom.
I bet.
Yes.
It's a close community, right?
Gotta be. And hello, Mindy. It's the Water Gun Show, per Kinley. So we're not packing much heat. So it's a limiting factor around here.
It's a small caliber.
Small caliber,
Yeah.
like a 9mm, right? 310. I don't know enough about guns. I just made a number up. That's probably not even a thing, is it?
I don't know.
Raul wants to know what's coming for 1932 next week. Eddie, you working on something?
Allie and I are working on some stuff.
Is it going to be cool?
There's a couple of things that we've got going. Yeah.
It's going to be cool.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. It's going to be cool.
It's going to be.
You know what, Lynn? Sounds good. I mean, I'll
30.
take it. Beggars can be choosers.
That's, yeah.
That works.
That's a good one.
Good.
That's a decent.
I got downgraded by Raul to 22.
Oh,
I'm going to unsend that shirt.
Blinken.
Yep. Allie says it will be super cool.
Yes.
Awesome. I believe Allie. She's typically
I
right.
believe Allie.
Yep.
She's working on it. She's working for you guys.
Yes, she is.
So what else is going on?
Well, it is summertime.
Yeah.
And so we all do need to remember to keep the dogs hydrated.
Water.
But I do have a
Isn't
question.
that what hydrated means?
What was the dog's summertime motto?
Well, is it a female dog? Something about heat? Or
No,
something? No?
no. Let's go with male dog.
Male dog. Okay.
Male dog.
I don't know.
Sun's out, pups out.
Sun's out.
Got the tank. There you go. Justified. Now.
Everybody.
I found a joke
There
to
you
make
go.
it work. So deal with it.
That's right.
Any other questions on customized dog food? Any questions on the freeze-dried chicken topper? Any questions on Freedom meatballs? I think we've answered quite a few questions today, actually, in a pretty short amount of time. So that's always fun when that happens.
These people came prepared.
What
It's stuff they wanted to know.
Yeah, they did. Yes, they did. And what I want to know is how many of these Eddie can eat at a time. You know what we need to do?
In like an hour or like
We should take
2
some
minutes.
Freedom meatballs next week. Let's take them. Let's cook some of them.
hey,
And let's do an eating
That was weird.
contest. What is?
nothing. You know what's funny? Next week we'll be in a new spot, won't we?
We will. We will be in the new
Because
office.
we've got to be out by
Yep.
Wednesday. So we have to think about a backdrop and
It's going to be a different place next week. So
Yeah.
that'll be great. But yeah, so I think next week I'll bring the crock pot to work and we're going to cook some Freedom meatballs.
okay.
And we're going to go straight like, what's that? Coney Island.
Like a hot
Instead
dog,
of a
eating,
hot dog eating
contest?
contest, we're going to have a meatball eating contest.
Now that's different than just how many you
Not
can
just
shove
how
in
many you
your
can
mouth.
shove in your mouth. We're going to see
You got
who
to
can
actually
eat the most.
eat them. Do we want to bring some guests on? Because the new place, we're going to be combining some groups, right?
Uh-huh.
And there's potentially people that could help us eat stuff, maybe. And we'll have like tons of product that we could eat whatever we want to all the
I
time.
feel like I would rather just beat you than a lot of people. So I think what I'm going to do is just take you on. And then what we should do is we should season them a little bit. And
Okay.
put different sauces on them.
Ooh, like something super hot or
We could do something super spicy. We could do something super tasty.
Now.
But we don't get to pick who eats which one.
This is that thing you do.
So we'll
where
create.
you mix your own, I mix mine, and then we see who eats.
then they get to pick who eats which one.
Okay.
And mine may or
You
may not have
generally-
ghost pepper salsa on
You
it.
generally don't do well with those competitions, you know.
The Muenster fans don't typically treat me that well. No, they typically sell me down the river and push me in front of the bus. And
Yeah, they respect the gray.
is that what it is?
That's what it is. Yeah.
Well, I don't feel like we've had any competitions really in a while. And
No,
it's
we
time to
haven't.
get back because right now you're ahead 13-4, if I remember correctly. I think Chad has 5, and he's only been on 5 times.
I know,
for the
right?
competitions. So we got to figure that part of it out. But I think next week is competition day,
Okay.
and
Let's
I
do
think
it.
we get some of these and we get it done. What do you think?
I like having them warm too.
Yeah.
I remember when you ate 30 days of dog food. Those were some good times when you brought them in.
They were, yeah, when I actually
Yeah.
cooked them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that again. I think that,
You mean maybe you'll eat for 30 days again, or?
yeah. Wait, what? What did I just quit to?
It just. All right.
No,
It's on.
no,
Right?
Eddie.
It's live.
Eddie.
This is Facebook Live. It's done.
No, it's not done. Undo. Undo. I'll text Zuckerberg and have him hit the undo button for me.
That's right.
The next time I do it, it will be only freeze dried.
Okay.
100% just exclusive. So I think, yeah, next week, Freedom meatballs. How many hot dogs did Joey Chestnut eat? Because he won again.
I don't know. We'll have to look that up. And how much time did they get?
Is
it a time
It's
thing?
like 5 minutes or something, right? Or is
Oh.
it 1 minute?
Let's make it
I
like
don't know,
30.
he had like
Let's make it like
60 of
30
them.
seconds.
I'm gonna look at that. Does anybody know? Does anybody know how many hot dogs Joey Chestnut?
76.
Bill heard it.
76. And how long? How much time did he have?
What did it say? It says 14th contest title, though.
14.
He's won it 14 times?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
gosh.
I wonder how long that contest lasts. Anybody know how long the Coney Island hot dog contest lasts?
I wonder how long that pain
It's got to be like
lasts for
5
him,
minutes to
right?
eat 76 of them, right? That's a lot of hot dogs. Could you eat 76 meatballs at the same time that he eats 76 hot dogs?
Yeah,
You
I
think
can
so?
do that.
76.
Maybe that's all we do. Is we
Just beat Joey Chestnut.
yeah.
Someone's got to be Googling how long it lasts, like how long it takes, right?
Well, was that a hint?
No, I figured that, Raul would be helpful other than just showing up first. Maybe he can
That is
contribute a
helpful.
little bit.
That's helpful. I mean, he's on.
He is on.
Yeah,
He is
he's like
on.
a guest host kind of.
Yeah, he kind of is.
Almost.
So we definitely need to do an eating contest, and we'll be at the new office. So that's the only way to break the new office in, right? And then we got to have a heck of a special too.
Yeah, let's have some special. Let's give some gift cards away.
Right now?
No, at the new office. Let's make that the deal. Let's give some
10 minutes.
Some 10 minutes.
I do not know that I want to eat meatballs for 10 minutes, but I will destroy Eddie if we do that.
Yeah.
There's zero doubt.
Yeah.
I'll give you an extra 2 minutes, Eddie. You get 12. I'll go for 10.
Yeah, I like next week being a big deal. So we have a contest. We're going to give some gift cards away.
Yep. Maybe a massive deal next week. Maybe do something really fun.
Really fun.
Really, really fun. And the meatballs a meal or a treat. So these are a treat. They're not formulated to be complete and balanced per AFCO. I have hot opinions about that though, because dogs by nature ate a lot of stuff just like this without adding vitamins and minerals to it. So theoretically, by nature, if this was one of their meals for a day, they're not going to notice anything. But great for treats. You can also crumble them. They work really well on top of the food. So that's what I would go with. Is I would use it as a treat. Incredible treat, actually.
I think that's
one of the best.
And you do have opinions.
Yeah, and one of the cool things you can do about these, so you can hide these over the house.
Oh yeah.
And have your dog work for it. And so it's one of the ways dogs feel purpose is doing work. And so what we'll do is take these sometimes and hide them throughout the house and let Grandpa Joe and Roxy go find them. It's always fun.
Is that a fair hunt? I mean, Roxy's got the
She's so much smarter than Grandpa Joe.
Right.
Roxy is she is a very smart dog.
that's like Easter egg hunting at
And
my parents' house.
And she's a Labrador, so she can smell really, really well. Grandpa Joe is a very happy, excited dog, and he kind of just runs past us a lot of times. So he'll kind of wait for Roxy to find stuff, and then he'll zone in and target it and go after it too. But maybe we can fix that.
Okay. Excellent.
We can't fix it. He'll lose. So we should have a contest. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
Okay.
It sounds like
I
that
don't
might
think
be the
that's a
last of the
question.
questions. Yes, Raul. He uses the treats for enrichment. Thank you, Raul. Thank you.
See, it's more than just first or second today.
Why don't you do beef? Well, Debbie, we do beef. What are you
Wait,
talking
what?
about? Yeah, we got beef. I got beef right here.
Yeah.
We got brisket. What else we got in here? What other cuts? We had brisket. We had roast, hamburger meat, heart, liver, all kinds of stuff in there. So we got beef.
Oh, is she talking about like
Kibble?
beef kibble?
Maybe she's talking about beef kibble. So the reason
Okay,
we don't do
that's
beef kibble is if we do beef kibble, we cannot make any of the equine feed. So we make really high-end equine feed, and you can't have beef in that facility because it will kind of render that portion of the business ineffective.
Stop.
Yep.
I was looking for a bag. We don't have one of our horse.
Okay.
feed. Someday.
Guess we don't.
But it's not man versus horse. It's man
Yep.
versus dog food.
Meatballs also make great bribery for finicky pooches. Yes, they do. So we actually use them because Roxy, 14-year-old yellow lab that's just kind of scared of everything and lives a life of constant anxiety. Around 4th of July, around thunderstorms in the spring, she gets super spooked by everything. Getting her to go to the bathroom at night is a challenge.
Oh yeah.
And so I can grab
Abby's
one of
like
these
that.
meatballs and she'll head outside with me and go to the restroom in order to get a meatball.
I should try that with Abby because when there's thunderstorms outside, she will not go.
Yes.
And that's not good.
Yes, Debbie. So the beef is only as treats, but it is in a complete and balanced freeze-dried diet. So if you look at our beef bites, it's complete and balanced beef. It is freeze-dried. and it does really, really well as a complete meal. And we've also got toppers in the Dr. Verware's line, and we also have just plain toppers that are just our beef toppers.
So that would be kind of good too, to have like kibble in the morning, freeze dried
Yep,
in the evening, change it up for the dog.
exactly.
Yep.
Helps keep the carbs low.
Yep.
Bird still says the pumpkin spice meatballs were the best. Well, you know what? I don't disagree.
That's a fall thing, and
It's time to get to work on them.
man, I'm ready for fall. Let's get
Like-
rid of summer.
It's here, dude. It's on its way. So we got to get those working now
Yeah.
for sure.
Where'd Chad go? Maybe
Yeah, maybe.
we get him
Hey,
on
Chad,
that.
pumpkin spice, man, get on it.
Get on it.
We need them now. Thanks. Bye. Order placed.
Covered.
Yep. Oh, that's another good point, man. Thank you, Raul. Luckily, he
Man,
is
it's like-
stepping up for us big
Yeah,
time
it's
here.
because he was second. He had time to
It
think
is,
about
yeah.
things.
So we also have freeze-dried elk patties that are complete and balanced. So if you have a dog that can't have anything but beef or can't have chicken, if you're just trying to avoid chicken, then check out the freeze-dried elk patties because they are amazing. No fall too soon. Well, Cindy, I don't know where you live, but it's hot down here right now. It's like 97 degrees outside. It's getting a little bit humid, and we are ready for fall.
And we don't really get colors. It's just a change in temperature. So
Exactly. Have you thought about a pumpkin enhancement? Yes, I have thought about a pumpkin enhancement. So we actually use pumpkin in the pumpkin spice meatballs.
yeah.
And pumpkin is
That's
actually
good.
in our beef and chicken bites.
Yeah.
So if you feed the beef bites or the chicken bites, which I think we're out of stock on chicken bites right now, you can get pumpkin in it. Did you get the new packaging for the elk patties yet? I believe that we finally got them in. We did start shipping the ones that were late. So we ran out of bags for the elk patties. They just didn't show up. And so it took us a minute to get them going again. Understand why you don't want fall yet. It is a little bit cooler in Connecticut in the fall.
You probably don't like winter as much as we don't like summer.
That's probably true. That's probably true. We're not huge summer fans in
No.
Texas. It's great if you had a pool or a lake, but I don't
Or a
have
tank
those.
top?
that just makes it less painful. We also have our number one selling food, which is the Ancient Grains ocean fish that is completely poultry free. That is a great point, Allie, and it is our top. Well, she already said that.
She said it. She said it
did
all
say
in
that.
that
Yes,
one
she did.
line.
Yep. I love your freeze-dried toppers and freeze-dried goodies to enhance my girl's kibble. After her first heat, she became pickier and weirder with food and became a grazer, and this meant fresh raw was no longer an option. I love that she still gets awesome raw goodness from y'all. Well, thank you so much.
Wow,
So
that's
glad she
great.
likes it.
Yeah.
Glad we can be helpful. Do you have free delivery? Right? Yes, we do, as long as the order is over $50, I believe. So that's what we need. We went from 97 degrees to 67. Bring that on. Where
Yeah.
are you?
I'll take two.
Yeah, sign me up.
One day a week like that would be nice.
Yes, it would. Look at Raul, man. He is on it for us. He is here to help.
Freed shipping. That's right.
Absolutely. Freed. He gets excited.
He does.
He freed the shipping costs.
That's right.
Freed us from shipping costs. Minnesota, on my way then. That's where I need to be. Sounds like a fabulous place.
You know, I hear their mosquitoes though are like as big as birds there. They're really
They do get giant mosquitoes, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe we could do freeze-dried mosquitoes. No?
Is that a thing?
Isn't that a good source of protein? That's what I'm experiencing in Iowa. Well, everyone's getting cool weather except for us.
Wow.
Cindy, you should have a new T-shirt quote contest. Could not agree more. That'd be awesome. What should we put on the shirts? We've been having this discussion. I think we should put on the shirts like, my dog is better than yours.
You've been wanting that.
I love my dog more than you.
Right.
Dog over husband.
Yeah. We had that one that says, I recommend Muenster, but then we also had one that everybody liked when we first did it called We Recommend Muenster.
Yep. I'm in Singer.
She's won a contest though, right? That means like there's a winner and a loser.
Oh, well, Debbie, we're like only 30 minutes from you. We're in Muenster.
Yeah.
South Dakota gets temperature swings like that. The joke is mosquitoes are our state bird.
Right.
Well, at least you can see them coming if that's the way.
That's right.
Raul is he's moving to Fresno. Nice.
Wow.
My dog eats better than yours.
That one I can get behind.
My dog eats better than me.
A lot of times.
Why didn't we come here? My dog is smarter than our president.
At any given time.
Yeah, how many years can we say that?
Forever.
My dog talks blank about regular dog food. We could use an emoji right there.
You could.
Yeah. Other dog food is emoji poo. Can we do that?
Probably.
Yes, Dino Farm and Home and Sanger carries our products, and they have for a long time. They are a
I don't
great
think that
spot.
makes for a very good T-shirt quote, though.
Whoa! Raul's serving.
What?
Well, thanks, Raul. I didn't know you were in the military. Heck yeah.
Thanks for doing
Congratulations, dude.
that. Thanks for letting us do what we want to do here.
Yeah, absolutely. Man, that is great news, dude.
Yeah.
How many years? I wonder how many years. I'm going to guess.
That's why he's so on
punctual.
time.
Yeah, he knows. Even
Yeah,
when we're late
that's
for our
right.
own show, he's on time. And if you're not early, you're not on time. If you're on time, you're late. And that's why he is the first one almost every time, except for today when a YouTuber beat him.
Which, that guy, Alfred, I happen to know him, and he thinks the exact same way.
Yep.
If you're not 15 minutes early, you're late.
Look at that. Everyone thank Raul. Absolutely. No wonder he's so competitive.
That's right.
I wouldn't even call him competitive. I just call him a winner.
That's right. No competition.
No competition at all. Well, thanks for the service, dog. Get it?
We're going to go out on that. Is that where we're going out? Bye.
I feel
See you
like
later.
that is
That's a good one.
That is a good time
Good
to
show.
leave. Okay. Recap. Buy 2, get the 3rd free on Freedom Meatballs.
Got to put 3 in your cart. Put in the code. Takes the price off.
Bam. Takes
Yep.
the price off. And then don't forget free freeze-dried chicken enhancement on any bag of dog food that you customize today.
Get your chicken.
And as you guys heard Chad say earlier on the auto ship program, that's where he picks his Thank You Thursday. It's auto ship, specifically if you customize.
Yeah.
And you get 8% off.
Yeah, that's new.
That's pretty big.
Yeah, that's a big.
It used to be 5. Most pet food companies out there only give you 5% off for being loyal. We give you 8. So we give as much as we can back.
Yep.
And we don't want you to feel like you're missing out if you're not in auto ship. Because as long as you're enrolled in auto ship, basically every 3 months, one of your orders is 25% off.
Yeah.
And typically we don't have the same deal more than once every 6 months. So it's really a great spot to be. And then when we have treat sales or topper sales, you can kind of supplement what you have going with those.
Yeah. And that gives us something to do on this show.
Yep.
Give
Agreed.
stuff away.
Awesome. Well, I think it's time to probably close. Look at that, 8 years. Another 8-year vet. Thanks, Bill.
Whoa, Bill, thank you.
Very much appreciated. All right. Well, I think it's time to shut it down. Everyone have a wonderful rest of your week. And tune in next week. Tell your friends. Tell everybody can. We're doing a meatball eating competition that I will win.
And we're going to give some stuff away.
And free stuff. Team Mitch next week. Team Mitch. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Oh, wait. What am I saying?
Babe.
4 years. Raul Marines.
4 years. Oh,
4
okay.
years.
He's getting out in 2 weeks.
Well done, Raul.
Well
Congratulations and thank you.
Job well done.